Sylvanian Family Values. Do-it-yourself Sylvanian Door with Andrew Bowen. That's me. Some of you have seen the doors that I used in the Camfell Grand Hotel. And what I'm going to do in this episode of Do It Yourself is to show you how to make one of these doors. This panelled blue door. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of these little doors, because I need to make a couple of doors for scenery for my next animation. What you need is firstly lots of popsicle sticks, paintbrush, the paint that you want to use to colour your door. I've got some various ones here, some white glue, and also some modelling paste. Okay, and also a bit of varnish. Here we go, when we want to make it all nice and shiny. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that we do is we glue 5 popsicle sticks together. Okay, and here are the sticks now glued together. And I have measured 9.5 centimeters and marked each side because I'm going to cut along here, and this is the outline of the door. Okay, once the glue is set, you need to then cut across the 2 lines that I showed drawn earlier. Then you need to cut 4 pieces of popsicle stick that are 4 centimeters long, and 2 that are 9.5 centimeters long, and then split them in half by cutting again, and also 2 that are 7 centimeters long. Okay. You also need to cut 4 pieces that are about 1.4 centimeters long. Okay. Okay, and what I do now is I stick these to either side of the door. Okay, this is just one side so far, and you can see how I've stuck them. Also, you can use bits of wood to create panelling here as well if you like. I'm going to do that now. Okay, and here's the door with the panelling. And to do the panelling, I have used 4 pieces of wood that are 2.5 centimeters long. And before I do the other side, I then weigh it down with books so that it will be nice and straight. Okay, I now have the door here with both sides done. As you can see, we've got these little gaps in between the popsicle sticks. So what we need to do now is use this modelling paste. And we use this to fill in the little gaps and to put into the holes to make everything smoother. Okay, so if you look here now, I have just moved off that little gap there, and we just put it all around. With the application of this, you put it on, and then after about 10 minutes, you wet your brush and then you paste over it to get rid of any of the marks and to smooth it down. Okay, and here's the door now. Okay, I've put on paste all around the outside of it. It looks a bit messy, but we'll leave it to dry for about 10 minutes, and then after that I'll start smoothing it down with a wet brush. Okay, so after about 10 minutes we get our brush and we start brushing water onto this to smooth down the surface, and also use your hand to smooth it down to like this. Okay. And now here's the door with it all smoothed down. Okay, so now we can leave that to set, and then it will be ready for the next stage. Okay, the paste is now dried, and so what you need to do is get a file and start filing down the edges of the door so that you have a nice smooth edge. And then once this is all smooth, you can then start painting the door. Okay, and now I'm adding a layer of green paint. This is the acrylic paint. And then after this, I'll add another layer to smooth off the paint that I've got here. Okay, we now have the door with the paint on it, a nice green. And now we're going to put on another layer of paint, which is water-based, which will help hopefully make the paint job look smoother. Okay, and then after this we'll be adding varnish. Okay, and here's the green door now with its extra coat of paint. And now I'm going to use a little bit of wash, which is this very dark blue colour, to put shading on it. Okay, the paint is all now dry, so we are going to apply the varnish. Okay, once the varnish is dry, you then need a hand drill in order to drill a little hole on one side. Okay, and once you've drilled the little hole here with the smaller drill, then you want to change it to a bigger drill to make a bigger hole. Okay, and here I am now drilling with the bigger drill. I think that's about right. I'll do it from the other side too. And then this will be big enough to put a small piece of wood in for the handle. Okay, and here's the door now with the hole in it. And what we need now is a toothpick that we use to push through this hole. And once it's in, it should turn very easily. I then cut off the excess of wood, and this is the basis for the handle. Now what we need are 2 pieces of wood here for the handle that I get from matchsticks. When you cut the matchstick, cut it about 1.5 centimeters long, and we need 2 of these, 1 for each side. Okay, so that is part of the handle. Next, apply a little bit of glue to the end here, and also to the end of the handle. And then I hold the handle in position while the glue sets. Okay, and here we have the final product, our little green door with a handle that moves. Okay, and we can place it in a doorway here. It can go in. Okay, and to compare its size with one of the characters, here is Delirio, and here he is next to the door. Oh, this must be the place. Delirio, what are you doing, you silly Sylvanian? This is just a door. Hello, Delirio. I'm here with the popcorn and the chocolate-covered bananas. Oh, take them round back, Betty. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to check this out.
We're a mother-father family. We're a mother-father family. We're a mother-father family. I'm Sylvanian. I have a house called Beechwood Hall. I'm Sylvanian. And it's in a city called Bauble. I'm Sylvanian. I live there with my family. I'm Sylvanian. I've got 2 kids, Simon and Suzie. We like dancing when we're invited to a party. And we like eating because the food is so tasty. We like talking because we are with all of our friends. And we like music at a party that never ends. We're a mother-father family. We're a mother-father family. We're a mother-father family. Can make you smile just for a while. I've got my camera. Say cheese. Can make you smile just for a while. I've got my camera. Say cheese, say cheese, say cheese, say cheese. We're a mother-father family.